Good afternoon. Welcome to One Hot Mess. And yes, I am a mess. I am hot and definitely hot. Woo! All right. Good news. I started doing something new. Look what I made. I'm pretty proud of myself. It's not perfect, obviously. This is my very first one I've ever done, but I think it's really cool. So I was looking, I don't know, something popped up in my feed and I saw friendship bracelets. And I saw it and I was like, oh, that's really cool. I wonder, if I want to do something like that. So there was a kit at Walmart. Well, actually, you know what? I'm lying. I went to Walmart. I've been going to Walmart and I've been seeing this friendship bracelet thing. And I thought, oh, that would be a cool thing to do online and, for a YouTube day. And I kept on looking at it and kept on looking at it and put it away. And I just kept on looking at it and put it away. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to do this. Well, at the time, I want to say the kit was, maybe I'm wrong, $369 was the kit or something. And I thought, oh, you know what? I can do it cheaper if I just go on YouTube and just buy floss. So what ended up happening is, here's 3 skeins, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at 48 cents a piece plus tax. Guys, wasn't cheaper. In fact, I think the kit was cheaper and it came with directions and all that stuff. But you know what? With YouTube, who needs that, right? Anyway, so that's a new thing I did today. And welcome to Scripture Sunday. I prayed before. I came on here and I opened it up. And I'm like, Pooh, I don't like doing that because I don't want you to think, oh, she just had this prearranged. This is what she wants to read. So I was like, oh, poop. And so I read it. And it was a good scripture. It was about the coming of Jesus. Cheers. Guys, this is not going to be long because of my voice, and I know that must be irritating to you, so I probably will read the scripture once, then I'll go down and read the scripture, and then what it talks about. We'll have a little chit-chat, and then I'm going to call it a day, okay? So, again, I've already prayed, and I am picking a page. Malachi. All right, so let's pick Malachi 3:16. So Malachi, the chapter 3 of Malachi, and it is 16. So it says, then those who feared the Lord spoke to one another, and the Lord gave attention and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him for those who fear the Lord and who esteem his name. Okay, well, let's see. Let's read it one more time. The Lord gave attention and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him for those who fear the Lord and who esteem his name. Let's read a little bit about this. Well, actually, let's take a moment and just take that in. If you want to pause it and get your own Bible and read your own version, so it might make more sense to you. So this is what this Bible has to say, a little commentary. None of us are in this walk of faith on our own. We need to encourage one another and stimulate one another to love and good deeds. That's Hebrews 10:24. Best of all, the Lord promises to reward our obedience. Mark 9:41 and Hebrews 6:10 and Revelation 22:12. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me, guys. Been doing a lot of things, and I'll be honest with you, I am extremely fearful. But there's no reason for me to be fearful for the decision I made, because with God, there's no fear. And I do believe in God, but I'm trembling a lot about this decision I've made, and it's big, but it's going to be good. It's life-changing. I'll be losing friends, I know that. Whole life is going to change just by this one decision that I've made. So I knowing that God is there, for me, and believing in him and knowing that and of course, this decision is most definitely in accordance to the Lord. It is definitely obeying him, most definitely obeying him. So this was a good verse for me. So think about your own things and in your own life. And again, as always, I love you very much. And I hope you enjoyed this scripture. Sorry my voice is the way it is. Sorry this isn't a long video, but it's long enough for at least my voice. And this means a lot to me. It means a lot because this marks my decision. This marks my decision. So it's going to be a crazy ride. So welcome to a journey with me. I might be sharing some, I might not, I don't know. I have no clue what I want to do with it, but hopefully this journey will be an interesting journey. And I'll share about what I'm dealing with in my own life during scriptures and meditations and all that stuff. So come join me for this journey. Also, I want to ask you from this day, get out a notebook and write down what's happening in your life, what your thoughts are, what your feelings are, what you're going through. And do this every day. It's a commitment, okay? And every Sunday, I will ask you, did you write in your journal? Now, your journal doesn't have to be long. It can be one sentence. It could be one word. It could be a drawing. It could be anything. Don't put stipulations on your journal. It could be a news article. It could be anything, but every day I want you to take time for you. I want you to think about what you are doing in your life and in your journey with your life. So I challenge you, and when we come back in July 28th, 2020, so 2020, we'll talk about it and we'll recap. Sound good? Might go live. I might go live for that. All right, guys. Love yourself, love others, be kind, do kind things, and just keep on trucking. When it's bad, just think you're being pressed, okay? It's bad, and you're being pressed, and you're being made into a beautiful diamond, okay? So I love you, and toodles.